Happy St. Patrick's Day and happy National Crochet Month. I thought today it would be a lot of fun to combine both of those together and do a crochet shamrock tutorial. I'm not really good at tutorials. I've only done one so far here on my channel, so please bear with me. I'm still getting the hang of all of this. This pattern is fairly easy. If you know how to do the basic chain, slip stitch, and double crochet, that's pretty much what this is. If you can do that, you should be able to make a shamrock. And it doesn't take very long to make at all. I'm going to try my best to go slow so it's easy to understand. I've got notes that I wrote out for the pattern, so I'll be reading the pattern, so I'll be pausing and trying to keep track of where I'm at as we go through the video. So I'm going to be using this with you guys. This I think is, it doesn't matter what it is. I think it's Red Heart in the color Spring or something. I don't know because it doesn't have the label on it anymore. It was just in my yarn stash. So we're going to use it. Try to use up some stash. And then, so any yarn of your choice. It doesn't have to be acrylic. It could be whatever you want. And that goes for your crochet hook as well. Whatever size you choose. The best thing is to go by what it says on the label for the yarn that you're using. But I don't have a label, so we're winging it here. I used a 5mm hook on the one here that I'm showing as an example. So I'm going to go with that same hook size again. That's actually my go-to favorite size hook. It's a 5mm. You use whatever you want, whatever you have. You'll also want a pair of scissors and some sort of a yarn needle to weave in your ends at the end of the project. So I think I'll quit babbling and let's get to the pattern. Okie dokie. So we are going to start with a slip knot, and you want to leave a little bit of a tail for weaving in. Get that slip knot on your hook. Once you have your slip knot on your hook, you want to chain 4. Next, we're going to make a ring by slip stitching in the very first chain stitch. So right here, the very first chain we created, we're just going to go in there, yarn over, and pull through both loops, and that is a slip stitch. And now you have this little ring. We're going to chain 1. And then we want to insert our hook into the ring and do a slip stitch. Okay. Next, we are going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go back into this ring. And we're going to do another slip stitch. We're going to repeat that 3 more times, so we have a total of 4. This is building the clover leaf part, the base of it. Okay, so we're going to, God, a tail keeps getting in the way. I might actually crochet over that as we go. So we're going to chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slip stitch back into your ring. Now you have 2 of those. We need to do 2 more, so we're going to chain 5 again. Slip stitch back into the center loop. chain 5, and slip stitch in that center loop. Oops, came off my hook. All right, so now you have 4 of these clovers, or beginning clovers. You know what, I'm gonna get rid of that tail because it's driving me crazy. I was gonna weave it in later, but for the sake of this tutorial, it keeps getting in the way, so we're just gonna remove it. Okay, now that we have these 4 done, we are going to chain 8, and this will be the stem. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we want to work back up that chain by doing 1 half double crochet in the 3rd stitch from your hook. So that's 1, 2, 3. This stitch right here will be a half double crochet. And then we're going to do a half double crochet in the next stitch. And then single crochet in the remaining stitches. So that should be 4 in total. All right, and there's your stem. Slip stitch in the main ring. Now we're going to work in these chain 5 spaces that we created. And to start that, we are going to, let's see, where's my notes here? Slip stitch over to the first petal here. I don't know what to call these. So there's slip stitch. Okay. Gonna do 1 single crochet into that ring. Then we're gonna do 2 half double crochets in the ring. There's 1 and 2. Three double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3. You may have to push those down a little to make more room. Okay, and now we're going to do 2 half double crochets again. Three double crochets. Two half double crochets. One single crochet. And this is all still in that same loop. And then we're going to slip stitch back into the main ring that we started. So this here in the very center is where we're going to slip stitch. And that's one of your clovers done. We are going to repeat that process again 3 more times. So we want to start with a slip stitch into the next clover space, single crochet, 2 half double crochets, three double crochets, two half double crochets, three double crochets, two half double crochets, and one single crochet. Slip stitch into your main center ring, and now you have 2 clover petals. All right, petal number 3, slip stitch into that 5 chain space, one single crochet, two half double crochets, three double crochets, two half double crochets, three double crochets, two half double crochets, and one single crochet. Slip stitch in the main circle. Gosh dang it. Okay. And one more round. We're going to slip stitch into that 5 chain space, single crochet, two half double crochets, three double crochets, two half double crochets, 3 double crochets, two half double crochets, one single crochet, and we slip stitch back into that main circle, main ring, slip stitch, and we are ready to tie off and weave in our ends. And there you have it. You are done. You just crocheted a 4-leaf clover or a shamrock. Now that you're done with your little shamrock, you can do all sorts of things with them. You could make a whole bunch and like attach them to a chain and make garland out of it. Like just like weave through one of the circles here, and I think that would be super cute. Or what I think I'm going to do is glue a hair clip to the back, and then I can have it in my hair, or maybe glue a pin to it so you could pin it on your shirt. There are so many different things you can do with it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope I made it okay and clear enough to follow along. I apologize if it was confusing. That's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and joining me, and hopefully you will crochet yourself a little shamrock. Have a great day today. Don't forget to wear green. Wear your shamrock. All right, bye guys.